How's it going, everybody? My name is Zeneis, and welcome back to another episode of Tibia. I think I'm going to start calling it that just because it feels weird to be calling it TibiaME, even though that's what is on the actual um, app. It just feels weird to be saying TibiaME. Like, why would you put a me at the end of that? Like, tibia is a bone. Why would you? Whatever. I don't care. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on into it. Picking up right where we left off with the oracle. Everyone calls them the oracle, but right here it says the oraculum or oraculum. Whatever. I don't care. All right. Hello, little one. Time to go, homie. I can teleport you back to your two friends. Do you want to go now? Yeah, sure. Teleport. All right. And now I'm back with Argolf. Have you found something about the two of them? No, don't tell me. I want nothing to do with their fighting. In case you forgot, they live north and south of here at the end of these dirt roads. Very well. I kind of sped through this a little bit because I forgot again that I'm reading this. Hello, Zeneis. What are you waiting for? See the Oracle and trying to find out how we create a shield. Run to the new island via the new portal and find the Oracle, please. Farewell. I kind of forgot who I was supposed to talk to, so I went north and talked to Argolf and all these people. So this is who I'm supposed to talk to. Well, damage done. Not your fault. Man, I am angry. I would really like to kill that oracle if it had not been dead for 1,000 years already. But you did well. I think you are ready for a new step in your career. Talk to Galzin. He will have a new assignment for you. Farewell. Okay, so I apologize for this one. I was home this week or last week. You may have noticed that I didn't post except for like one day last week, and that was simply because I was on vacation. I had family in town, and so I needed to be with them. So I recorded this while I was at home. However, I recorded it while I was outside because they were all inside playing board games and different things like that. So I wasn't able to. I don't know, fully commit to this. And so there were a lot of noises outside where my family lives. They live kind of in the boonies. They have a lot of birds chirping outside and dogs barking and all that stuff. And when I went back and listened, hold on. Hello, Zeneis. I've heard a lot about you. You are quite a fighter. As you already know, the king needs all the help from the outer kingdoms against Helmaraz, the demon. I have a task for you. Are you ready? We haven't heard an awful lot from the Duke. From the Duke of Ashmor, Sinir. He didn't hail the king for a long time. There must be something odd going on in Ashmor. I'll send you to check. Find Mayor Winnan in Ashmor City. He probably can help you discover what is going on. Anyway, I went back and listened to this audio file and kind of with this whole playthrough, and there were parts of it that were alright, but then there were other parts of it that just were horrible, just because like someone would come up and talk to me, or like there would be dogs barking in the background, and it's just, there was a bunch of audio stuff that I didn't want to ruin this this video. So I just ended up muting the whole thing. So hopefully next video, we won't have that problem. But as of right now, this video has no audio. So I'm on my way to get my first spell because I'm going to Ashmor. Hello, what spell do you want to learn? I have Fire, Ice, Lightning, Soul, and Hit. I go for Soul, and we've already read all this before. I finally have enough money, so I'm getting Unsettling Glance because that's the lowest one that I can get. And then I'm going to go transfer it to a spell book. Now, the one thing that you're going to see here is I didn't actually know what spell book to get. So over in the store up to the left here, they have, I think, a selection of 3 books. And I didn't know which one signified spell. You have the old looking one, which is where I have my healing spell, lightning. I got this one and the diamond one, but I didn't know which one signified a holy spell. The green one in the middle there in my inventory, that signifies a buff, which is given to warriors. They get buffs and debuffs instead of long range spells. So I got that one because it looked green just like the holy one does, but I didn't know what book went for which one. So I went back to the Aria City to see if I could find another book that was for sure a holy spell book, but I didn't know where to find it. Like you see the fire, ice, and lightning spells down at the bottom there, and I'll get those at a later time whenever I get those spells, but as of right now, I'm just going to go for this green spell book. And there's also a place on Ashmore where you can find spellbooks as well, because the island of Ashmore is a notoriously known for being it's notorious for being an undead island. There's a lot of zombies, there's a lot of ghosts there, and different things like that. So the majority of the weapons that you're going to use there are going to be your holy weapon. I have the staff of something. I don't even know what that is called. I've completely forgotten, actually. But that's going to be the main thing that you use while you're over there. Um, Same with the spells. So I think no, I go for the quest at first. Okay, so this is Mayor Winnan. And who have we here? You've got an appointment? No. Then sorry, I don't have time to talk to you. I'm very busy right now. If you need an appointment, talk to my assistant Angus right there. And go over and talk to Angus. Hello, I'm Angus, the assistant of Mayor Winnan and self-appointed tinker. Can I help you? I need an appointment. Sorry, but I have to disappoint you. Mayor Winnan is very busy. Gates of hell have opened on Ashmor, and the undead have risen all over the Isle. The people of Ashmor are haunted by all kinds of undead, and many people have already died. As if this wasn't enough, Duke Sinner has barricaded himself in the castle and doesn't lift a finger. He doesn't even receive audiences. These are bad times for Ashmor. Why is nobody facing him? Sadly, it isn't that easy. Mayor Winnan has already found, he tries to coordinate it, but every dead inhabitant is feeding the undead plague, and their force is increasing day by day. As long as we get no help from Duke Sinner, our only chance to stop it is to find the origin of this plague and obliterate it. I wouldn't be Angus if I didn't have a plan already. Want to hear it? Well, duh. So listen, when somebody dies, his essence leaves the body, and only the lifeless flesh is left behind. When some kind of dark magic, it's possible to chain the essence to this world. The yada yada yada, that's the same power which is used to reanimate the dead bodies and raise them as skeletons or zombies. The essence works like a compass. If you are materializing the essence, you can use it to locate the source of the evil powers. Okay. Our biggest problem is the machine which can materialize essences doesn't exist so far. What a pity! Cheer up, I've been working on a blueprint for it, but some very special materials are needed to build it. Can I count you in? Perfect. So let me take a look on the blueprint. First, we need to build the frame. The materials for it has to endure a high level of stress and has to be flexible at the same time. South of here is the swamp are trees called Rutrella. They have an excellent wood. I've got an old axe in my cellar. Take it and cut 3 excellent wood. So once again, we're seeing kind of an example of how it's just basically busy work in order to get to the main story, which honestly, I don't mind, but that's just the type of, like, I enjoy this game, okay? So once again, I'm kind of going around Ashmore trying to find a place where they have a spell book that would signify a holy spell. So I this is kind of a new part that was added to Ashmore. I didn't realize that there were bats here. I didn't know what to expect because I think the first time I played here, I think it was all ghosts. Like it was all ghosts and zombies and skeletons and all that jazz. So I didn't even know bats were here. And this is kind of, I think this is the excuse me. I think this is the first time I've actually ever faced a bat. So I don't even know what kind of damage is their weakness. So I'm just kind of doing hit damage. Like, hit damage will deal average damage to every single enemy in the game. Doesn't matter who it is or what their defense is. A hit will always damage them an average amount. But for opponents such as ghosts and zombies, holy energy does more damage to them than hit damage does. So that's just something to keep in mind there. Sorry about that. I got a call, so I had to take that. Honestly, I'm probably gonna, like, all the busy work and stuff, now that I'm kind of realizing how long that it takes, I'm probably gonna start editing this out. Because I've done this thing where I want you guys to see what I'm doing and how I do things, and I feel that if anyone is going to play through the game and needs pointers or anything like that, or just wants to watch me struggle through it, I feel like that's going to be helpful for you guys, but it may not be the most enjoyable content on YouTube. We'll see. We'll see. So there's a thing in the marketplace, in the store, that you can, I think you buy with Platinum, that automatically puts you at, like, level 50. And I did not realize it was that easy to, like, get ahead in this game. Of course you have to buy it. You have to actually spend money on it. unless you just have all the time in the world and you just want to spend all your time watching these free platinum videos or something like that. I mean, if that's what you want to do. But I did not realize how easy it was to like get so far ahead by just buying your way to the top. It's so weird to me. Okay, so I think I have, yes, I do. I have the 3 trees. So I see you have found the wood. Good work. Oh, look at the structure. Perfect. So let me think. What do we need next? Bat skin? Yes, bat skin. The reaction chamber has to be sealed hermetically. The membrane of the bat skin is one of a kind. Surface is extremely finely poured. You will find bats in the swamps to the south. Bring me 5 bat skins. This should suffice. So when I was fighting earlier, I actually picked up a bat skin. I think I'm going up into this building over to the right. Uh, this one is a little bit weird because they have the shops inside other buildings, and I don't quite understand why, but whatever. Um, I bought this new spellbook because I think it feels a little bit closer to a holy book or holy spell than the other one does. Just because the other one was designed for warriors anyway, so I'm gonna switch it out. And bada bing, bada boom. So I picked up one of the bat skins earlier in when I was trying to find the Rutrella. I don't know how to pronounce that. Rutrella. That's how we're gonna do it. Rutrella wood, and I did not realize how lucky I was that I had gotten that bat skin because it took me forever. I think this is one of the first times that I cut a part of it because I sped this up. I think I speed this up by like 2.5, I think, just so you guys don't have to sit through all the walking and the recharging of the health and mana and stuff. But it literally, like, this was still like 10 minutes long, just trying to get the bat skin. So I was like, you know, no one wants to watch this. No one wants to watch me struggle. And that is one thing, like, I appreciate the developers of the game making you fight through all of the enemies so much just so you gain more experience and it's easier to level up and things like that. Like that's really, really nice, and I do really appreciate that. But it takes so long for them to drop things that it's like I'm here for hours. I'm literally playing this game for hours. It's almost impossible to play for under 10 minutes just because of the way the quests are designed. And like, I love this game, but there just needs to be a better way of doing that. There needs to be some other way that we can speed this up, like the drop percentage, how likely an item is to be dropped, should be increased. Okay, I got all 5 bat skins, so we don't have to sit through that crap. And now I'm on my way back. Alright, well done, you have the bat skins. The quality looks outstanding. Of course, but we need one more thing to complete the device. You have to get me a pristine prism jewel. As we all know, slimes engulf their prey, but they don't really have a digestive system. Instead, they cover the remains in a strange liquid and deposit it. Old big slimes often have problems depositing these liquids. Over years, the liquid transforms into this refraction. We can focus the light of the reaction chamber and materialize the essence. Whatever you say. Well, listen, there's a cave with slimes beneath Logan's house in the southern swamps. Travel there, keep an eye out for the big slime and his prism jewel. Take care. Okay, this is another situation where I skipped ahead. Because literally, I kid you not, and it might be just the fact that, like, I wasn't paying attention or I wasn't keeping a close enough eye on it, but I kid you not, I was here for literally over an hour. Like, I found the ooze and I went down all 4 levels, and then I searched each level individually as much as possible, and it literally took me over an hour. Like, I was searching all the levels, I was fighting as much ooze as I possibly could, as fast as I could, and still, I had to pause it, go inside, eat dinner, and then come back out and then start playing again just because it took so freaking long. Again, I love this game. Seriously, if you want to get it, it's a free game. Like, there's no reason not to get it. But there are just moments, you know. You know how like you love someone, you care for someone, like family, your brother, your sibling, your parents, like you love them to death. But there comes a point where you just don't like them. That's what this game is my sibling. That's what we're gonna say. My sibling. They are a part of me. They're my own flesh and blood, my own flesh and bone. Tibia. That's it. That's where we got this name. I understand the developer now. They're like, man, this game is like breaking a bone. That's how we're gonna describe this from now on. So a huge problem that we're running into right now is simply that the ooze are so powerful that it's hard to take on more than one at a time. And so I'm having to sit and recharge until I can actually move on. And that can get a little bit frustrating at times, but and see here, I even paused the recording because I had to, like, I just had to keep going. And there's some rando chick here, Kariga, and she basically has no point. Like, I started recording again simply because I wanted to make sure that you guys saw that, but there was nothing there. Like, she was like, I like green. Okay, you weirdo. So I finally found the big slime at this point, and I luckily leveled up right before I went into combat with him. So I was able to, I don't know, feel fully ready in order to take him on. So I wanted to make sure that I kind of cleaned out this area before I went and fought him by himself, because I didn't want. I don't even know why I have these on anymore. I didn't want to be taken out. This is kind of the first boss that we've ever encountered, and believe me, there are a lot more bosses that I'm definitely going to go over. There's one I cannot wait until I'm a high enough level that I can just do it by myself. But there's a Minotaur King. I slowed this down because I want you guys to appreciate it. First boss fight ever. We're doing this. We're going all out. And he's actually a little bit stronger than I expected. I don't think he's as strong as the third tier of ooze, but he's definitely, like, he packs a punch. Like, I didn't have to there, but I felt safer regenerating my health, just because he, like, when he does hit, he does a decent amount of damage, and I didn't want to be taken out accidentally by just me not paying attention. So, yay, we won! Prism Jewel. Okay, let's leave. I don't want to be here anymore. Literally, this pause that I took after I took the Prism Gem was me literally being like, oh my gosh, I've finally done it. I'm finally freaking out of there. I kid you not. I think I actually stopped recording and started again here, but this is 10 minutes long. And in the other one, if I had left it one continuous thing, it would have been over one freaking hour. So whatever. It's fine. I promise you that the entire game isn't like this. And I play much differently than any other gamer that I've seen. I've kind of picked up on that recently. When I watch other TibiaME players, a lot of other players will be like stocked full of lesser might potions or mana or health or whatever, and they'll use those, like, just spam health potions and things like that, just so they can keep moving and not have to, like, stop and wait for regeneration. But, like, I don't like doing that, just because I don't like spending money on health and mana and all that jazz. It's just like, that's a waste of gold that I could be spending on, like, spells and weapons and things like that. I'll show you guys in another episode. There's a marketplace where real players can put up armor and stuff to sell, and you can buy a bunch of stuff like that, and it requires gold. So impressive, you actually got the Prism Jewel. Surely it wasn't easy to get. No, it took me an hour. It will perform its task very well. Now it's time to move over to step 2. Are you ready? No, I'm tired. I have assembled a machine while you were out for the jewel. We only have to attach the jewel. Click. Now the machine is ready. I'll name it Angus Guyver's Wonderful Machine of Extraction for Ghost Essences, or short, the Essence Extractor. Should I explain how the thing works? So listen, in this form, the extractor is inactive, but use it to set a loaded extractor trap on the floor. Lure a ghost into the trap to materialize his essence and kill it afterwards. That's the only way to get the essence. And don't forget, the extractor is only a prototype. The materialization works all the time. Should I explain it again? No. Alright, then you know what you need. Search the eastern parts of the swamp. A lot of ghosts have been scouted there. Unfortunately, the half-life of the essence is very short. We need at least 5 ghost essences to do the examination. Take care. I definitely do this in another episode where, yes, I just ended the episode. So, the Ghost Essence and anything that follows that is going to be taking place in the next episode. So, once again, I'm on World 15 if you guys want to meet up and play with me. I'm still a low enough level that I can help you through the first part of it, and I have no problem doing that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like down below, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.